What's going on, everybody? We're back. Hip Hopkins back in the building.
Jameson James. Dang, bro, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, Mister. I want to be your boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm getting you pregnant. All that good stuff. Bro,
That's crazy.
a lot of stuff has happened.
A lot has happened. I feel like our last episode was like April, March. I don't even know. We've been outside.
Honestly, it's been a good summer, though.
It has been. You want to run down? Oh, actually, before we even get to, how our summer's been, what we've been up to, thank you to everybody who's been, just appreciative of our channel. And, I've ran into a couple people that are like, when are y'all recording another episode? Y'all are hilarious. People at my jobs.
I'm hilarious.
It's a group effort over here. But, yeah, I've ran into a few people, man. They've really been, just wanting to know when we were going to record again. And I kind of, I didn't know what to say because I'm like,
when are we gonna record again?
I'm like, real soon. How
Yeah.
people be saying. But yeah, man, it feels good. I've been itching to get back, do a podcast. Like I said, we've been outside. So
Honestly, it's a good feeling like when people see you like doing something that you enjoy and like they're tapped in and tuned in as well. Exactly. Like it's just an amazing feeling because it's like, damn, like you guys want to hear us speak.
Exactly. And you don't know the presence you have just off like you think like, oh, like we're cool, we see, a little interaction here and there, but when people outside of that are in person are like, you guys are funny, you guys should do this. Even people giving suggestions on like, hey, you should go to a rave, you should go do this, and I'm just like,
someone suggested a metal concert.
I think we've talked about that before.
Low-key, I'd be down to do that.
It makes me think of Ace Ventura when he was like, "Excuse me, is Greg here?" He was just going crazy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, love, man, we appreciate it. Do you want to talk about how your summer's been, what you've been up to?
Honestly, my summer's been actually pretty good. I've dropped weight. I released a tape. Number one thing is I feel good that I've lost weight, 24 pounds down. I realized it's a lifestyle, not just a diet or just a short-term goal. It's like if I can make it a lifestyle, then it's going to be, more long-lasting and,
routine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been learning, confidence and, just breaking bad habits and, just doing stuff like that. And just working on a whole bunch of music, finding myself, who I am as an artist, my image wise and just how I want to present myself. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you pregnant. Out now, Apple Music, Spotify, all that.
Out, all that good stuff.
Man, just going off that, what's your favorite song off there, like currently? Or did you have a favorite song before that?
What's crazy is that like I never really have like a favorite song, and I always find out my favorite song when people tell me their favorite song. It's like the sleepers.
Right.
Because I've played like the tape for a few people, and their favorite is "Mom, I found one."
That's top 2. I think "Selfish" might be my favorite one.
Yeah.
To be honest, "Selfish" is a good one.
Yeah, honestly, and when I recorded that one too, I was just like, man, it's kind of tough. Like this one is, but I think people really like, they'll message me and be like, no, "Mama, I found one" is that one's. I don't know why. I thought.
I mean, talk about your chocolate almonds. People can relate. People they want that special person to bring them their Kit Kats and be able to just provide in a way that's not just financially, but a support system, mentally, all that. So, I fuck with that. That's dope.
And even just like the song, like just what I'm talking about, bro. It's just like just talk about love. Letting men know that it's okay to open up to that person and want to find you a genuine person, and it's okay to let your guard down a little bit. Even if they got you in the shower thinking about baby showers, it's okay. It's okay if you got a good one and she's a good one. Hold on to her. Don't let that go easily.
It's okay to be in love. I know summertime we're talking about being in the streets, but this was a tape that was like much needed. Especially you were saying this for the ladies to remember what love was like, but this is also for the guys to be like, damn, I can settle down. I can focus on this one person. So I think that was dope.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah, honestly, that's it. What about you?
Man, it's been a roller coaster of a summer. I feel like, to start off with May, I graduated college. That was big.
Let's get a clap from our studio audience. We got a studio audience in the building.
That was big for me. After that, my girlfriend, she was a surrogate. She had a baby. And that was just a crazy experience going through all that with her, and then just being in the delivery room. The doctor pulled out the baby. She had a C-section, so the doctor had the baby like this, and I was like, the fuck? And he's like, oh, take the picture. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, bro, that just seeing that was like just,
Yeah.
it was surreal, and it was a crazy experience, and just seeing, you know, before she had the baby and then post having the baby and everything was like just wild. And then
Good thing she's good as well too,
Yeah,
healthy and all that
healthy.
stuff. Because you never know how that stuff can go,
Right.
you know. So it's a good thing, you know, that she made it out.
right, those first couple weeks were hard. I remember.
Last week was crazy, man. The last week of
Yeah.
rolled off the truck.
It was crazy. And then we ended up going to see Kendrick and SZA. That was dope. Had some technical difficulties that day, but
Oh yeah, hey, he almost quit on us, y'all.
hey, I was ready to fuck this podcast, to be honest. But we got some good content out there. We were like 10 feet away from SZA. She was right there signing autographs, like really with the people. He got his hat signed. I think that's what he's trying to say. He got his hat signed, and yeah, we was just really out there with the people. Like
Yeah.
she was giving out lipstick. She was signing just shoes, hats, makeup, boobs. I don't know what she was doing. She was really out there.
Call me handsome.
Okay, hey, let's not lie on the podcast. He's potting right now. But after that, yeah, just like I was saying, it was a roller coaster. My brother had passed towards the end of the month, so
Yeah.
May was like a high, and then to end the month, it was just a low. And honestly, man, I just say like, fuck May, man. I really just hate the month of May just because, like, even going off that, like, my dad had passed, so that was, like, something else that had happened. Like, in 2020, he had passed, so it was just, like, my brother passing was just, like, unexpected, and, like, I just still remember the night, you know, my mom called me and was, like, just, I can still hear the pain in her voice, and that was just, like, that hurt me, and I can still, like, feel that, and you know, it was just, it's still sad, and it's still just a hard moment to even think about, but just seeing the love from family, friends, coworkers, friends of friends who, like, met him once or so, just to hear the stories and everything, it's like, that's the beautiful thing that's come out of it. But yeah, it's just been a lot, you know, trying to go through all that, but even just, you know, thinking about him, I always, like, just try to think of positive things. You know, he was, like, a big brother that would, like, just check in from time to time. We didn't talk every day and hang out all the time, but just check in. How you doing? How's your girl? How's the wife? My nephew? Things like that. So that was always dope. And then I just think about little things like I was telling Lexi the other day, just like he had gotten tickets to a Laker game to take my mom to a Laker game. And I don't know, I was like 9 or 10 or something. And I was like, that's not fair. I started crying and shit. My mom was just like, fine. You can go.
Dang, that's the baby of the family
And I
energy.
ended up going, bro. Like, I felt so bad. I was telling her the other day. And then last thing, I remember, you know, this is like I'm turning into a man, you know, man's body and everything. And
Ooh.
I remember he came over one time just to, you know, hang out or whatever. And I came out tank top or no shirt, one of those. And he was like, "What's up, bro? Like, how you doing?" And he was looking at me. He was like, "Damn, you got football pads for shoulders." And I was just like, damn, like, I don't know. That stuck with me. Every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, I really
Never went out to play football.
ever.
The whole freshman squad was asking you to go play.
Dude, the coaches too. Like, when you gonna come out, bro? Never. That's crazy.
You know, one thing that I really wanted to say, but I felt like it wasn't my place at the time. You know, when we're at the gathering, I wanted to let all, you know, the real friends, you know, speak. But one thing that, and I told you, but one thing that I really loved about your brother, that I'll definitely miss from him is, you know, even if you barely knew him, he made you already feel like family. And one thing that I loved about him was he made me feel like I was family right away because he knew how much I was important to you, you know. And, you know, like at your mom's birthday party when I went there at his house, you know, the cops showed up. And I probably barely knew him only like a year, but I was ready to go see what's up with the cops, you know. And he was like, "Man, you can't be out here, you know, looking like an essay and stuff." But that's the kind of person he was, bro. It's like that's how he made you feel. Is you wanted to protect his home and stuff, you know, because that's the type of energy that he gave out to you. So, you know, Tori, like, you know, I'll always speak of you in the present stuff, you know, because you were just a good person, a good father, a good brother, a good son, a great everything. Good is an understatement, you know. And you definitely don't get those people a lot. That's a once in a generational person. So you know, I'll definitely miss him.
Definitely be missed. R.I.P. bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to wrap up my summer, man. I feel like I've been outside a lot more with family, friends, just doing a lot. I feel like even for the podcast, we were at my other brother Kyle's like events. We went to that. What else, man? I feel like we did a lot.
We did food reviews.
We
did Arby's.
We didn't do Arby's. That was you. Who's keeping Arby's in business?
Me.
This guy. Not me. But yeah, I feel like we've done a lot, and we still we have 3 months left of 2025, and I feel like we still have more we want to do. We definitely want to do more episodes, and we got a trip coming up. We're going to Hawaii, man.
This is my first time. Well, we're going for his birthday, you know.
30.
30, that's crazy. You know? You look 30.
1900s was crazy.
1900s is wild. Man, dude. Honestly, I feel like this is going to be a start of a tradition now.
I hope
somewhere
so.
For your birthday. Because we went to Denver.
Yeah.
I kind of invited myself on this trip.
But, yeah, no, that's something. I think I was telling my mom. I was like, every year I think I want to, like, go somewhere and do something. Because it's nice to be, you know, home and everything. Might have, like, a dinner party or whatever. But just going out of state, being, like, in a different environment. Just Denver last year was, like, just, I don't know. It was just a vibe. But, like, it was just nice to see a different group of people, a different city. And we went to a Dodger game. We went to
That was dope.
the
Red Rocks
Mountains, and like just it was just being in the nightlife of everything was like just different. And I feel like for Hawaii, man, this is something tropical I've never done before. I've heard, you know, my mom had just went 2 months ago. I had a coworker who just got back last week,
Same.
so I'm just like, damn, I'm excited to go. Like, what are you most excited for Hawaii?
Honestly, this has been my fantasy ever since I was like 19 years old. I just wanted to be on a tropical island and just eating some fruit. Mm-hmm. And when you told me like, yeah, I think, you know, me and Lexi are going to go, I was like, shoot, I want to go.
Next thing I was like, yeah, babe, James is going.
Well, I'm part of the tradition, you know? So, but yeah, honestly, that's what I'm most excited for is just being on a beach, just letting some peace go. Because growing up, I didn't do none of that stuff, but we're 30 years old now. Well, you're 30, but, you know, this is the type of stuff that we start doing now, you know? We're outgrowing dinner parties and all sorts of stuff, you know, and balloons.
Exactly. And then fucking for his birthday, hey, where you trying to go? Oh, nothing. I'm just chilling. Like, I can't invade your birthday presents or nothing like that. It's just, nah, I'm chilling.
Bro, you don't need an invitation to invade. Pause.
That's crazy.
Whoa, that's crazy. That is the wildest thing I've ever said.
That was crazy.
Honestly, we gotta stop saying that. No more playing the pause game, bro. It's immature. I just said it off camera.
Don't listen to this.
Hey, honestly, you know what I wanted to ask you too? Are we gonna ask questions out there?
I was definitely thinking about making like a vlog, like
Probably a vlog, huh?
stuff we do. Questions wise, we could take the bikes out there, see what we could, you know, ask people. But we have a lot going on. We got the luau, we got ATVs, we got zip lining, we got
Who's ziplining?
me, shit. Mountain tubing. We got a lot going on. We're gonna go on a hike. Like, besides just being, you know, on the beach and everything, like that's something we've talked about, like just watching the sunrise, the sunset and everything. And yeah, man, I'm just trying to just have a good time out there. Definitely being 30, like that's gonna hit different. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is, you know.
But going off 30, man, where did you think you would be at 30 years old? Because, you know, in school, we always talk about, 25, I'm about to be, you know, family, kids, job. So what did you think?
Honestly, as a kid, when I was probably like 14, 15 years old, I'm gonna be real, I thought I was gonna be in the NBA.
Facts.
I thought I was gonna be in the NBA, bro. I loved basketball when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I thought I was already gonna have a family by 27, have 2 kids. I got none of that. Like,
it's crazy, but those are the things as a kid that we believe in, because as you grow up, you're like, damn, some of that isn't even going to be possible. Like, of course, playing 2K, I'm like, this is about to be my career. I'm about to be choosing Nike, Jordan. Oh, I'm going to request a trade at this time. Like, nah, like, none of that was going on, bro. Like, hoop dreams, bro. That
Arthur Agee.
Yo, that that was like a big part of our lives, like basketball for sure, because we thinking, oh, not that it's easy, but that we could achieve that goal just because we're young and thinking if Kobe can do it, LeBron, all these guys are doing it, like we're going to be in that same position. But for me, yeah, same thing, NBA, family at 25, married. Yeah, no, we're nowhere near that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, not even a smidge close, not even a sniff.
Yeah, you know, it is exciting thinking about, you know, the future of making your own family and everything. But right now, it's like, yeah, we're in our careers.
I gotta get a girlfriend first.
Bro, you know you don't want a girl.
Yes, I do. You already know who I want.
No comment. Slide in the DMs.
No. If you're watching this, just know you're my crush. She probably won't see this anyways.
Shit, I'm gonna send it to her.
Damn, don't do that. Don't do me like
That's
that.
crazy.
Nah, honestly, you know what? Now thinking about it, when I started turning like 15, I don't think I was thinking about basketball anymore. I just wanted to play it. This is when I started falling in love with music.
Right. Okay.
And that's still my dream.
But you did say, I remember in previous episodes, that at like when they would ask, you know, what do you want to be when you're older? A doctor, a police officer?
Yeah.
I want to be famous. Like,
Yeah, that was always like as a kid, bro. Just I'm like, how the fuck do you not want to be famous? Like, the hell, it looks so cool.
Some people don't think about that because they're just thinking like the regular 9 to 5 type career path type jobs. And you're right. I didn't even think about that. Where I'm like, damn, I want to be famous or maybe even rich. Like nobody's thinking about that as a kid.
I was always saying I want to be famous. I remember some kid was like, yeah, I want to be a paleontologist at 11 years old. What? And I hope that kid's a paleontologist now, wherever.
Hopefully, man. Yeah. But things are a lot different because as you get older, you start to see shit is not going to go the way that you
world does not work how you think it's going to work. It's not a video game.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, what's like? This is our first episode back. What's like some of our videos? A lot of the things we've done, either like a food review. We did JD Sports. We've gone to downtown Covina. We've done different things.
We did go to downtown Covina, and we did 626 Night Market.
Yes. What's been like your favorite episode or something we've done in the past?
What was my favorite one? You know what? It was the SZA and Kendrick Lamar concert. You know why? It's because, you know, he almost quit on us. But it taught us something. You know what I'm saying? It taught us to just, like, you know, because sometimes we'll go out there and it's nerve-wracking. It's kind of, it's not easy to talk to people.
Right.
As much as, you know, I'm a people person, I'm really not. Like, you know, I get nervous. And it taught us to just go back in there. And the same amount of time in, 2 hours it took us to get 10 interviews, in 20 minutes, we got 10 people. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it taught us, like, resilience like that.
And that's something that I've had to learn as far as, like, going up to ask people. You're going to get no's. That's some of the things that people don't see, of course, because we don't post that. But there's a lot of people who say no or, like, they could be jerks, whatever.
Yeah, assholes. Sure. What did one girl say? No, go play that over somewhere else. I'm like,
it is what it is. You just got to take it with a grain of salt. Just like, oh, appreciate your time. You know, stay humble. But no, Kendrick and SZA was like, we were there for hours, like the whole day type shit.
It's like 1 o'clock, huh?
Yeah, because we was out there at SZA's event when everybody was getting makeup and everything, and then having to ask the questions after. We got some great questions, y'all. Like that was like, that's why I was so disappointed during that time, because we went back to the car just to, you know, look and see like the content we got, and we're like, what happened to the audio? Like it was
Shane's fault.
Okay, bro. It felt like a letdown, honestly. That was just my perspective, and that's why I got that way. But I apologize because I didn't mean for it to get that way, but it was just like, damn, like.
But this is why you always need in anything, you always need a good teammate. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have been just like, well, then we wouldn't have got no, like, you know, content. But I'm like, nah, bro, like, let's go back and do it, you know? Sometimes things aren't going to work out the way you want it, and, you know, you just have to go back and do it again. I've learned that plenty of times. Being in the studio and stuff, my homie Maine will tell me, nah, redo the whole song. I'm like,
oh, damn.
I just did a great song. He's like, you think it's great. So that's why I learned, like, that resilience to just go back in and just do it again, you know? And best thing I could do is just always pass that on to people. So.
Definitely, yeah. But I've learned that's what I need to do going forward, you know, just because it's like a misstep, it's like you can still bounce back and continue to do something. So, yeah, definitely. For me, also, what else? I feel like just going downtown to downtown Covina was like dope. Just being able to talk to people, especially when they're lit. I don't know why that's like the funniest shit in the world. When they're lit, it's just like being able to talk to people, just asking relationship questions, and also like what they enjoy as well. Like, I don't know. It's just a different vibe just being out there with the people.
I got attacked. I got verbally assaulted.
It was a lot that night.
What has been the hardest ones you would say, like, that are hard to ask? Is it hard asking the bar questions, concert questions, or like doing the food like review, I guess, questions and stuff?
What's been the hardest questions to ask? I would say that it's the concert ones. I know we only did one, but I think just for that, because it's like you don't know what to expect. People are like, what kind of questions? Like, you're like, come on now, like, where are we at? You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be something crazy, because I get it.
That comes from the women, though, mainly,
no.
because, I don't know, guys are weird.
You're right.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of those videos. Guys ask weird questions, whatever, but we're at the Kendrick SZA concert. We're not about to give y'all trivia or nothing like that.
Asking any sexual questions, like, be weird.
And I get it. You got to be on the defensive, but I feel like once we ask those questions, it's like, oh, that wasn't too bad. And it's like, yeah, like, just,
I think a lot of people just get nervous, too.
I get it. I get it. But for me, I would say that's the only one, because I've been doing this, and once he was able to do it, he's like, I don't know, bro, you should start doing it. But once he gets the mic, he's like, I got it. I'm good. And I'm like, damn.
It just comes natural sometimes,
He's not even nervous. He's just over here just talking. Like, but you do ask good questions, and then you also are building off of like certain questions that we already have, and then.
That's one thing, like, with us, like, sometimes we'll be asking questions, like, you build off a question that I'm asking, and then you know what to ask when I'm, like, that one, like, oh, what's been the hardest questions to ask? That wasn't even on there. We were just, that just came off of that. So it's like, I feel like we got good chemistry.
Exactly.
In that sense.
Yeah. So, for me, I would just say the concerts. Did you already say?
No, honestly, the concerts are easy for me. I would say the outside questions are kind of hard, bro.
Yeah. Definitely, because you got to feel the vibe out.
Because I got attacked. I got verbally assaulted.
You want to talk about that again?
I got verbally assaulted by someone for no reason, But you know what? It pushed me to lose weight after. Like, what did she ask? We were like, oh, can we ask some questions? She was literally like, yeah, okay, well, let me put this address in, fat ass. I was like.
We didn't know what was going on.
And then Shane, like, bro, let me tell you something about being the big friend. All right? This dude literally just said, well, he's a nice guy. Like, what? Like, bro, do you know how hard it is being the big friend sometimes? Like, we could be working out together, going up a hill, and, like, someone will come up to me and be like, hey, good job. I'm like, do you not see him sweating just as hard? Like, we go eat, they bring me the menu first. It's like, what?
You're almost there.
Like, hey, all right, good. I'm like, bro, he's not working. Like, bro, it's tough being the big friend. So that's why I lost 24 pounds. Give it up.
Damn. Yeah. But it's like, okay, going off that, why was that the motivator to like?
I wouldn't say it's the motivator. It's just like, it was just another reason to be like, okay, I don't want people to see me like that. Like,
your 13th reason?
Yeah.
Bro, because I get it. I mean, I don't.
You don't get it. You don't, Mr. Football Shoulders.
But it's like one of those things that, like, for example, my mom has told me in the past, like, oh, you're gaining a little weight, like, in my cheeks, because I guess that's where you.
Bro, I noticed it.
Bro, and she's told me that, and I'm like, huh? Like,
my mom even noticed it, too, a while ago. She's like, Shane got a little.
She throws little things like that. No, not in a harmful way, but it's just like, Mom, why are you doing that? So,
because there are moms, bro.
I don't care. But then again, like a couple months later, she'll be like, oh, you lost that weight, and I'm like, yeah, and did you feel me? Like, it's just like, I don't know, just things like that. I think what she says gets to me more than what like other people might say. Like,
really?
Yeah, you know what you told me one time? You said my calves are like something about that, and ever since then I started doing like toe raisers and shit. I'm like, damn, I need to get my legs.
I was like, yeah, your calves don't really match your body.
But I was like, are you for real? The legs like 3 times a week, bro.
You know what you should have told me? You're like, your ankles don't really match.
I don't attack people like that. Not
Bro,
like some people.
Attack,
You know what I mean?
bro. I'll attack anybody.
You particular, I would, but it's like I don't think about stuff like that. I mean,
do.
Just some people. I'd be saying some stuff, but I need to relax sometimes. So
You know what? That's another subject for another day. We might have to talk about that.
any goals for us? To end the year, going into next year, coming up.
Honestly, I would say I really want to make my mark in music. I really do. Like I was telling you, I think I've just really figured out who I am as an artist, bro. Like, I'm not toxic. I'm not about to talk about like cheating on nobody.
Stealing somebody's girl.
That
was always number one. I could treat you better. I could do you better. Yeah.
I just really want to bring back that R&B. Like, I just want to make women feel good, man. Like,
Yeah.
And but I want to give all different spectrums of love. But yeah, that's my number one goal. Like, I really want an audience. I really want to find my lane.
Definitely. For the pod, man, I would say.
For the pod, I'm sorry.
No. If you want to even elaborate on that.
Honestly, for the pod, I really want to take this to like, a new height. I think we could definitely be more consistent.
Definitely.
I don't think it's that hard, to be consistent and just maybe learn new ways to promote our stuff and just be learning how to be content creators.
Right. Right. Definitely need a revamp of like this whole podcast, and also something I didn't mention over the summer. Me and my girl got our own place, and that's where we're at. You can see we got a poster now.
Yeah.
We're official and shit. But yeah, I would say for the pod, just be more consistent. Post more, whether it be about us or about what's happening in the outside world. I feel like even what's been going on with us, a lot has been going on around the world as well. So just being on top of that, and just personally, I would say I don't know. We always want to become better people, better in our lives, careers, all that stuff as well. So I feel like that's something we can always be better at. So yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, and yeah, just learning how to be honestly, because this is the age, man. Being a grown man, and we're gonna be 30. Well, you're there already, but turning 30, it's like it's different. They do say it is different. But I feel young. I feel great. I feel good about myself.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. I've heard great things about being 30. So y'all can keep throwing that age shit at me. I do not care. 30 is gonna be great for me. Definitely better than my 20s, man. 20s was crazy, but 30s is about to be amazing for me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Honestly, yes. I think 2026 will be a good year. Lakers hopefully get a championship. Raiders go to the Super Bowl. Dodgers. What's been going on with all those? What's been going on with our Dodgers, man?
Raiders? Wait. Raiders? The Las Vegas Raiders?
Yeah, 1-1.
It's only week 3.
We're about to be 2-1 today.
Y'all playing the Commanders? Nah, they got y'all. Y'all, I don't know. The Raiders every year, it's y'all, the Cowboys, and this is our year. I know what happened last year, but this year's about to be different. Like, y'all need to relax, bro. But going off our LA teams, Dodgers, man, they're going into the playoffs pretty soon. And Lakers, man, I don't know. I feel like
we got a good squad. I feel like we got honestly a pretty decent squad.
Yo, we have Marcus Smart now. I keep forgetting. We didn't really make any big moves. I feel like we never do.
I feel like we just got pieces around, because that's what, when we won the last time, we just had solid pieces around us. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. We had Rondo, we had Green.
We had Dwight Howard. We had, what's my boy's name? DeAndre Jordan. Yeah.
Damn, we had 4 centers?
Bro, at one time it was AD, Dwight, and I think DeAndre Jordan. Like, they were big for us because we played, like, different teams. Like, Jokic was on the team. We had, like, we had a great squad 2020.
But I don't think we're bad. We got a little bit more shooting, hopefully, because every time they come to the Lakers, they just forget how to shoot.
Right.
And I can't stand it. So.
Yeah. So before we end, I was telling him the other day I got like these questions and something around the Instagram that has been circulating are blind rankings of like certain artists' songs or movies or shows or whatever. So I'm gonna give you 5 Chris Brown songs and you're gonna blindly rank them 1 through 5. Ooh. So we're gonna have him blindly rank 5 Chris Brown songs. Okay. Ooh. I kind of
so many look good in here.
We're all over the place with this. This is in honor of Chris Brown's 20 years Breezy Bowl. Wish we could have gone, but
Low key, I was gonna surprise you with them, but they were just way too expensive.
no.
They,
I even looked the day of just to see.
yeah, it was still like $600.
Nah, for real.
Real quick, me and my brother got weekend tickets the night before for $100, and we sat close.
That's why I was like, you're not gonna mention anything else for your summer. Like you saw,
I forgot.
Lil Baby, The Weeknd, Playboy Cardi. Like you,
Damn, I did, huh?
bro. That's why I was like, that's it.
I forget. Well, shit. Thanks for being my team member and mentioning it.
Didn't even throw the assist.
Yeah,
But 5 Chris Brown songs, right? 1 through 5, blindly rank, and at the end, I'll see if you want to change anything. Okay.
Okay.
First one, Take You Down.
Oh shit. Damn. That might slide in 5.
You don't even know what else is on here. You're gonna say 5?
Well, because you gotta understand, some of these songs are more personal to me.
Okay.
So it might be a personal thing, you know. What am I gonna get all like in my feels because I hear "Take You Down"? That might be in a girl's top 1.
I mean, no, but it's all good. We'll go back to this. Fine China.
Number 2.
Okay.
Fine China's number 2.
Fine China's Wet the Bed.
Okay, number 4 is "Take You Down." Wet the Bed is 5.
Okay. Take You Down 4. Next one, Young Love.
Oh,
See?
that's number 3.
Number 3, okay.
Yeah.
And Excuse Me Miss is number 2. Or number 1.
Damn, you didn't even put "With You"?
No.
That's my favorite song.
We'll probably do this another time too, because Chris Brown has a catalog. So
Bro.
you can pick. We could do this every episode if we needed to.
Honestly, yeah.
So we got Excuse Me Miss number 1, Fine China number 2, Young Love 3, Take You Down 4, Wet the Bed 5.
Yeah.
And you talked about Wet the Bed as like one of your favorites. Yeah. And you're gonna leave. That's how you like it, right there, like the top 5.
No, "Young Love" is one of my favorites.
Young Love.
Yeah.
That's number 3.
That's number 3. It's one of my favorites, but I can't put it above "Fine China" or "Excuse Me, Miss."
Fine China should have been number 1, but Excuse Me Miss is like.
That's honestly, you know why "Excuse Me, Miss" is number 1 is because that's the first time I ever heard Chris Brown in Macy's with my mom. She was taking forever, and I was just like watching the little TV, and that song came on. I'm like, oh shit, that's that song I've been hearing on the radio. I'm like, and ever since then, I was a Chris Brown fan. But I wish you would have included "With You" because, you know, I used to walk home singing that song, you know, like, and people would be like, oh, we saw you talking to yourself. I talked about it, and I was singing.
That's funny. But that's a good top 5. Shout out to Breezy, man. 20 years is a long time, so we could have done. You're talking about I didn't put that song, but it's like, bro, I could have put. I had in there "Don't Judge Me." I had.
Damn.
She told me to put "Don't Wake Me Up." Like,
Don't wake me up.
I was thinking, yeah, what's that? Yeah, 3 times. Like, bro, he went through like different eras, like especially that you call it pop era?
Electronic.
Yeah, like
era? Yeah.
that was like.
That was like 2011, 2013.
Yeah, see, and I could have gone any different direction. I could have put even some of his new stuff.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah, we could have gone all over the place, but
Don't classic.
any last things before we end this episode that you want to mention? Get off your chest, off your mind.
Nah, I think I just might hit up my crush, you know.
He's lying to y'all, because I've been telling him for the past couple weeks to say something, but you know.
She ain't ready for me.
That's always the case.
What about you?
Be on the lookout for our Hawaii trip, man. Definitely excited about that. Definitely gonna put out some videos of what we're doing out there. I already told y'all the excursions, so be on the lookout for more episodes as well.
Even a collab episode.
Ooh, collab with the Absolute Most.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. See some topics we can talk about with them. Most likely relationship stuff.
But I ain't in a relationship.
You can talk about your single life and what it's like to be single.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man. Definitely happy to be back. Be on the lookout for more of our episodes. Hip Hopkins, Jameson James, From Scratch. We're out of here.
Looks like you got a stain over there. You shouldn't pick up.